Hey, what's up, Leg Chomper? No, I'm talking to everybody else in the chat, not just this character on the screen who is actually named Leg Eater. I'm referring to all of you Leg Chompers who are in the chat. What's wrong with me? Besides everything. Map is L1, pardon me. Amazing, I've forgotten the controls in a week. That does not make me feel particularly good about myself. The direction that I am headed this time is going to be to Crystal Peak. I was informed that there is something there that I would like to get hold of. And that something is, in fact, some pale ore. And that would be a really nice thing because I'd like to be able to do more damage. However, it is pretty sweet, by the way, that we can fall in the acid and not take damage. It does kind of suck that I am still bad at video games, so I jump right up into jets of steaming hot orange and take damage. But, you know, we're going to get better one day, I swear. We're not going to get any better at video games ever. It's just not a thing that can possibly happen. It is beyond humanity's capabilities. So don't bother. Just revel in your awfulness. Just don't be a dark side Phil about it, you know? That's all there is to life. I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of lost track of what I was saying about 1,000,000 years ago. And I don't intend on finding back out. Oh. Okay, so the tall boys are the ones that... The tall boys shoot stuff at you. I remember that, and I remember that the suicide bombers are the short ones. Bugs explode, right? Oop. Hey, I'll take your money. Nobody here is gonna complain about free cash. Yikes! Ooh, that's tight. I don't even know if there's value to going this way offhand, but I'm in the area. Ow, stop it. Well, you know, that's not the ideal way to get through a challenge, but if it works, sometimes you gotta spend a few hits to make an omelet or something. But I swear I'm better at video games than this. I should go back to Rayman 2. I was doing pretty okay at that. Until I wasn't. However, that was definitely worth it, because we get a free mask shard out of the deal. Well, free. We spent an entire soul meter. Although that's barely a cost. Unless we get that sort of bullshit going on for us. Get out of the way. There we go. That was the wrong button. This music kind of reminds me of a track from something else, and I can't place what right now. That's a little unfortunate. And yeah, we can't go in there. But that's been a fact that we've known for a while. Hey, hey. Who said you could come out of a ball of orange stuff? Yeah, I don't want to blame it on the juice, but really, those things just come out of the weird orange stuff? I don't understand some of these enemies. They're just weird. And I don't necessarily understand 100% how to get to where I'm going from here. Okay, thank goodness the corpse went pretty far away. N++ or anything by Alex Smoke? Maybe? Maybe. Somebody a couple years ago that I was following was playing N++, and that's really my only experience with that. Well, okay, wrong artist. That's fine. I don't know offhand who did that soundtrack, but whoever did the soundtrack from N++ is what you were suggesting. There is a non-zero percent chance of that, although I do kind of admit that I have never played N++, as I actually just did. So, I suppose that would account for the weird haziness associated with my memory there, because I did see somebody play it on YouTube several years ago. And I can't remember offhand who it was. Might have been Yo Sniper or someone like that. I don't remember though. And we got the sort of guardian husk here. Tall boy is throwing this orange stuff at us. Some more orange goo. Interesting. What systems is N++ available for? Because that would be somewhat of a restriction for me, because if it's... Well, I know that it's, like, post 6th generation, so, like, Xbox 360, that era, at bare minimum. In fact, I want to say that it is... that the last time I saw it was available for 360. Which presents somewhat of an imposition for me because I do not own a 360. And I don't suspect that 360 emulation is really in a super great place. And even if it is, I would probably need some more VRAM in my computer. If anything. I'd like to hope that it's, like, pretty good elsewhere. Because I've got 32 gigs of RAM and an what the hell was I about to say? 3700X. Okay, if it's available on a PC format of some variety, that is going to make things a lot easier. I'll pick that up next time I spend money on Steam, I guess. Oh, there's the Gutsman guys. Throwing their pickaxes at me. Where can I bench up? I gotta go up quite a bit here. That's okay, I can do that. Oh, they're, Oh, is this going to be an issue? No, it's... Well, it's a little bit, but it's not that hard of a jump, really. I just had to actually not suck at it. I had to get that thing under control. Is there anything inside that death elevator? Or did I get it earlier? I feel like this is something that I got earlier. Oh, wow, that's something. Although saying that, I know that a lot of that stuff is, like, probably been getting various, re-releases. It's surprising how much of that stuff is still around. I actually found the Impossible Quiz yesterday, which I hadn't seen in fucking donkey's years. And never actually played, admittedly, but I knew it was out there. You know, it's fine to ramble. Part of this is, well, here's a place where we can talk about whatever, and you know what? The subjects that I block are fairly few, and even my rules are slightly outdated. I probably should, like, sharpen that up a little bit at some point and just be like, hey, yeah, let's, you know, this is an open-ended forum, don't be a dick. Unfortunately, some things necessarily involve being a dick, so don't do that. Oh yeah, I didn't think I could get past that chucklehead. But there's a bench over here, so let's bench up, bench down. Bench to the side. I was actually kind of surprised, too, to find out that there were, like, a bunch of further sequels to the Impossible Quiz. Okay, here's an Enraged Guardian. This is, like, basically very similar to a boss I fought before, isn't it? And he's doing 2 hits per hit to me. That is pretty painful. And I don't do damage bouncing off of his head. That... Oof. Good thing that this bench is literally right here. My usual strategy of trying to make my life easier is not going to work. And unfortunately, my shade's being a real chode right now. Well, thankfully this dude's screaming doesn't stun me the way the Dung Defender does. Maybe this fella just has better breath than the Dung Defender, I don't know. I'm assuming things. And I got what I deserved for it, probably. That's unfortunate. I had a full meter. And, what's the deal right now? Can I equip Balder Shell? No, I can't equip Balder Shell. Unless I take off more than just my Wayward Compass. But I like all of my defensive-oriented gear, so I don't think I will. I think I will just keep bashing my head against the wall until I get this, because this doesn't seem like a hard fight. I just have to pay attention, which admittedly is a severe weak point there. Really? Did I double jump too low there for you, buddy? And that time I did it too slow, but that was absolutely one I will take 100% responsibility for. And to be honest, it is presenting a big issue to having the shade right there. Oh, you can't. I'm sorry about your internet, Mark. That's pretty terrible. I think you were saying something about this yesterday, too. Or was that just earlier today? I have no sense of time whatsoever anymore, and it's only been getting worse because I get, like, 1 trillion emails a day, like I'm sure most of you do, about the election and voting and, oh, give us money, even though it's literally not going to be used for anything useful at this juncture because it's too late. But, you know, pay tribute, as it were. Which sounds really terrible, but, you know. Okay, I got it there. That's my own fault. It was both. Okay, well. In that case, I feel a little more attached to reality, I guess. Actually, I really don't... No, that's the Dream Shield. Pardon me. I don't need the Wayward Compass right now. I still want this. And Thorns of Agony, I don't think is triggering most of the time because I'm usually far away when I get hit. So the Boulder Shell is going on. And we're going to try and use that to our advantage. And hopefully it will actually help? Question mark? Oh, look at that shield, by the way, on the laser beam. That was pretty good. Well played, Dream Shield. It is doing its job very, very well. Ah! Shit. I do wonder how deep into the fight we're getting. And also, I should probably remember to use my down slam a little more often. And if things don't go very usefully here, the Boulder Shell does make a difference, but I don't know if it's necessarily the difference that I need here, especially if I'm going to stand in a beam like that. Hey, I'm supposed to get frames during this. Come on. Fuck out of here, buddy. My frames! Save the frames! Put all this back on. Spell Twister. This still costs of casting spells. That would be a good one to have used. Shaman Stone is another good option. I don't know that the Defender's Stank was helping me very much, so that would have honestly probably been one of my best bets if I had decided the Boulder Shell didn't help. And it didn't, but we still beat the fight, so it didn't help, but in a different way. And it was for a Mask Shard. That's alright, though. That's worth it. If I can find a source of one more, I'll be up to 8 health, which, you know, that feels good. Of course, we're at a point where a lot of things are doing 2 hits now, so it's less important, I guess. Is this the place where we're going? This does not look like it. And I say that mostly on the basis of the fact that I keep slipping off. See, we got this building up here. Where am I trying to get to? I was informed that there's a location in Crystal Peak that I can go to with the double jump that would help me get to some pale ore. It might be over on the other side, but my brain is like, is there something over here that is of value? All the way to the right. Okay, I guess I can just do that. Still on the upper end of things, right? Let's just ignore... Yeah, on the top. Alright, so... This room... Whoa! Oh, they gave that fella an arm cannon. Wow. Bringing out the X4 aiming lasers at me. Hey, you keep doing your work, Dream Shield. I mean, I tell you, if I had an aiming laser, that would probably make a lot of fights in this game a lot easier. However, mine would probably not work as well as it does for the enemies. Metroid now. You say that this really is a very, very Metroid-looking area. And if the games required you to do more wall jumping, I feel like something like this would definitely exist where they would have the spiky crawlers on the walls. And you have to go back and forth. So that's a twofer on this, in this case. And get out of here. Let's do this to... Oh. I was gonna say, let's do this the safe way. That did not turn out to be very safe. Gotta use some iframes. Those crystal hunters tend to set their shots up in the meanest possible places. Oh, hello. How's it going, buddy? Ow. You think, Dream Shield? That's right. This... Oh, right, yeah. Supercharge off the walls. Is always a concept that throws me well off. And here we are in the Hallownest's Crown area. As a bit of accent comes out. What you got for me? Some pale ore. Alright. Nice and easy. Less on the nice and easy side is going to be the escape here. Can I just... Well, I see this big cliff. The statue. Dream nail? Alright, let's do that. Curious if I can, like, dream nail anything else in here. Think one of these is gonna do anything for me? No. That's all? Alright, well. Thank you anyway. Still, it's nice to get a little bit of, that in there. I can't think of the right word. Let's see if I can just go off of this cliff. I've got a feeling that I'm going to iris out in a second, and it's going to be like, hey. Oh. Okay. I start turning my head to the side like as if I have a camera or anything. I do not have any sort of webcam. I admit to being a lot more self-conscious about appearing on streams that compared to like in my videos. Miss a bench. I'm going to take my chances on it being fairly... Oh, this... I remember this part of the area. This area is a good place to die. This place really kicked my ass when I was first here. That's enough for a quick heal. Alright. It's the Crushionators. Screw it, we're going back that way. Heal 3, that should be enough to survive this drop easily. Yeah, just in case I, just in case the thing blew out its spikes and it was just in range to get me, just in case. It could have happened. It could happen to anyone. It could even happen to you. I don't know who the you is in this case, but whoever they are, it could happen to them. Bench down here, right? Yes. Bench. Alright, we got our map updated. And, sure, I've got an idea. I just gotta hash out mentally what my route is gonna be to get there. There's an area that, back when I got the supercharge, I had asked about, and was told that it wasn't really important right now. I may as well go and explore it while we're in the area. Hey, nice. We got a free spirograph. That's never to be argued with. I think it's called an essence. I just am very bad at remembering collectible names a lot of the time. It took me forever to remember to call Geo Geo instead of just money, so... Yes, I do remember that I mentioned the first time we saw these fellas that they were kind of reminiscent of a thing from Fuse Man's level in Mega Man 11, but that really, really sinks it, you know? Those little cracks, which I kind of forgot about. Okay, so there's something glowing over there, and I don't know what it is offhand. Grab that. It's King's Idol. It's free real estate is what it is. And there's an advertisement from our friend Cornifer. And there's a little buggo using the rocket engine stored carefully inside of his butthole. Let me emphasize the word carefully in that case, by the way. To get across a gap. Oops. Well, you know, that's a good question. You've got me there. I don't have a good answer for that. Fuck. This might take a couple of shots, by the way. This is... That should be just fine. Yes. What is this room? It's somewhere else we haven't been. Okay. Can we get us a little look around here? Got a couple of crystal hunters. Yeah, Geo Crystal. I hear a grub. Hey! Well, that was fucked up. Wow. Let's see if there's some information about that thing in our logbook, if it has a name. Very likely that I passed by it. Third from the bottom, you think. I'll double check that in just a second after I'm done going all the way up. I wish I could just loop back down. That would be quite helpful. Third from the bottom. Grub Mimic, there we go. Gotcha. Defeat 4 more, so there's at least 5 of those in the game. That's interesting. And here's an elevator back to town. Well, that's useful. But yeah, Chief. It shouldn't be as humorous as it is, but on the other hand... Why'd you think about how much extra work you're giving me? And that's the station. Don't leave yet, there's more. I can go back in there in just a moment. It's not hard to get there. You have anything important for me to purchase? Stalwart Shell is... Yeah. Blue. Can we afford this last one? Not quite. I just got an achievement for that. Nice. Enchanted. I think that means that I am able to go and purchase another notch, maybe? I don't know. I can't see what the achievement is for me. Oh, yeah, that just goes automatically. I can unlock this. Should I do that, or should I leave it for later? I will wait for an answer while I go up here. Alright, back in this room. There's probably some stuff I missed in here. Alright, well... I mean, I suppose that I don't have to do everything in there if I unlock it and it's too dangerous. I guess I could do it. Yeah, I'm really bad at, like, noticing hidden walls and stuff, so... Oh, see, there's a real one, and I got an achievement. Grub Friend. Well, I do like the grubs, so... Fair enough. Yeah, let's... I wasn't expecting this to happen, so I'm just gonna let it go as far as it'll take me. Oh, hi. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Whee! Alright, let's crack this lock open. And take a quick look inside.
Really?
Hello?
Chisana Patnelu.
What do you got for us? Recipe. Don't appear to have any regrets. So, is this a means to recover our shade? That's the first thing that I thought of, because black spots... Yeah, go for it. Otherwise, who knows when or if I'll find out. I may forget to come back. Because I have a memory like something that's full of holes. Give rotten egg, recover oh, okay, gotcha. So if things ever get really shitty, that's a good way to grab that at the cost of one of our... How many rotten eggs? Only 10, so not quite as plentiful as I had initially surmised, but we have multiple. Alright, big boy, let's go somewhere. Green path? I think there's some stuff I haven't seen around here. You gonna head out for now? Well, alright, you have a nice... I'm going to assume that it's evening. Just by virtue of the fact that I kind of accept that I mostly pull in an American audience, being a streamer from the States as well. And it is 8:43 over here. Late night. Oh, you're in... You're in Denmark. I had to remember what the name of that country was for a second because I'm forgetful. 4 a.m. Ooh. Yeah, you should definitely get yourself some rest. Speaking as someone who stays up until 4 a.m. on the reasonably regular, you should get some rest. Yes, this is a room that I have an unexplored exit over there. I'm certainly still enjoying this game, so I'm sure I will. Thank you. Later. Lake of Un. Un? UNN. Well, there's a place to rest. I'll take a free bench. And... Oh. Big guy's dangerous. Okay. And quite upset about us, apparently. Well, I mean, considering we just stood there and stank on him and was just like, hey, yeah, why don't you deal with this? I was approaching with trepidation, but was hoping that he was friendly. Alas, it was not to be. Oh, that's some shaking. And it's not making me feel particularly great. But we got us a little escape shaft over there. We go back in. Hello. It coughed up a free pin. Shape of Un. What do we got on this? 2. Reveals the form of Un within the bearer. While focusing soul, the bearer will take on a new shape and can move freely to avoid enemy. Oh, hi, Alan. You caught me in the middle of reading to my audience. Thank you for the big 15 viewer raid. How was the Rondo of Blood? Old Chief Reno. Oh, that bad, was it? Every time I see the emote that's in Asmo, in her message, for those of you who are new to this audience for some reason, Plastic Wife has been nicknamed Asmo because of things that have happened in Plastic Alan's stream. Whenever I see that emote, I think it was Grimmeth who usually buys it with the think finger, so that way it looks like it's sticking a finger in its mouth. And I get very confused not seeing the finger in there. Or like, I see it and I'm just like, finger? What the hell? Because for some reason I'm expecting the finger. I'm expecting to follow the finger. Anyone had a Butterfinger bar in the last, like, several years? I heard they taste different now, and in fact, the last time I tried to eat one, it was kind of awful. And, like, the finger part, the stuff in the middle, like, stuck to my teeth and everything, and it was just kind of nasty. I remember it being a lot more flaky and, you know, like, falling apart in your mouth and stuff when I was a kid. Listen, I don't know what else to call it offhand. Do I look or sound like someone who's good at words on the spot? If I do, that's a really strange thing to look like. You had one recently, but you never ate them as a kid. Alright, well, I guess that can only tell me so much. That doesn't tell me if they change. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of unfortunate. I used to really love them when I was a kid. When I was young, they were a superior chocolate bar in terms of, you know, stuff you can, well, get hold of easily, I guess. Stuff that is freely available in the United States. Not that kind of free. They don't just give them away to you at random. That would just be really strange if they did that. Anyway, where the fuck am I going here? There's more places to explore that I have not been. I haven't been over here for some reason. And oh, I think I feel like I understand why. Look at this. Look at this. This thing. It's just a spiked ball with wings. I don't know. I forget what I was gonna call it. Reese's sticks. Those, well, you know, Reese's anything are usually pretty alright. At least in my opinion. Lately, a thing that I've been enjoying when I can get hold of them, there are some dark chocolate mint Kit Kat bars out there, and they are pretty decent. Ah! You butt! You big orb bastard, you! I know that there's definitely been similar things before, but maybe in this case it is a new thing. And excuse my son raising the voice. This is a really tight-looking jump, and I feel like I've forgotten how to hold the controller all of a sudden. Alright, so these shards are a little low down. They're gonna, like, jump at me at some point, aren't they? Oh, Doctor. It's not one of those. It's one of these. Yikes! Fuck! Oh, boy, this... This is getting my heart rate going a little bit, you know, relatively speaking. This is pretty hairy. Not the bugs, though. They are quite bald. And our reward for this is not a bench. Boot. Wow, how'd I get away with that? And I'll supercharge just to... There's a rotten egg. Like Zoink Scoob, this... Even getting onto that platform... I was gonna say, even getting onto that platform is pretty rough. And... Fuck. Okay, so we're back to where we're benched. Oh boy, that's gonna be a bit of a thing that we gotta do, but I think I understand what needs to be done to get over there. And hopefully I can keep a cooler head now that I have some expectations in mind. Get out of here, Sneezy. Is there something there? No, it... Well, there's one of those there, but... I saw the glowing light of the thing. The thing in this case being the lever. And I was like, oh, is there something I can pick up there? Even though I probably should have it if there was, but... Maybe I just failed the spot check like a billion times. Fuck off! I walked too far off of the cliff, but I'm going to blame the game instead of myself. Because that's the thing that people do, right? Note that my only understanding of how video games works comes from reading scrub quotes. And at this rate, I'm gonna end up being the scrub who gets fucking quoted. What am I doing wrong here that I was doing right before? That, apparently. Alright, so here comes the bastard jump. This is the one that I don't feel bad if I fail. Aside from the part where my health is almost fucking gone. And here comes the part where I gotta start doing the bounce. And over here, yeah, exactly. Bastard! Over here is just one of these. Is there, like, something I can hit for some energy, please? I would love to get a little bit of heal. There's another room of silly bullshit coming up. Or even, like, just a Hallownest seal or something would be nice to find up here. I didn't get anything. Oh, well. Ah, well. Alright, time to keep mashing this button until we get over here. And this room, well, we got this goofus first of all. Unfortunately, I'm not very gallant. Well, that's got us the rancid egg. Oh, hit the button. And we can sit on this table for healing. I died literally a foot away from a bench. Classic. Fucking classic. Classic fumbles. Alright, Painter Man, what do you got? Nail Master. Geo. Alright, what do you got for me? Alright, show me some, I've got some Knight's Crest for you, possibly, so show me some cool things. That looks pretty big, so I guess I'll count that. Mastered the Great Slash. Hold release while holding up or down to... thing. Alright, so... Unfortunately, I was going to test it out here, and then I got into a dialogue, so I just missed part of that. Okay, so... That's just charge, and this is a big charge shot. Okay. That's pretty alright, though. I just misread the instructions a little bit. Save. Don't fall in the chump spikes there. Let's get a look at our map. Okay, yeah, so it's just this big long hallway and nothing else to worry about. So that was a pretty neat challenge. The reward, that seems alright. I mean, I've seen better giant slashes, but I'll accept this one. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent, as the kids say. The kids in this case being Plastic Alan, who is older than me. And is going to have a child of his own very soon. So, the whole thing there is a little silly. Hey, Helena Seal I missed earlier. Nice. Pretty decent. There we go. I'm enjoying how much fun everybody is having with the phrase "deece" here. Alright, so that's I'm trying to get the hang of using the nail arts a little bit here. And admittedly, trying to do the cyclone while in midair feels a little bit crusty. But I think I can get used to this a little bit, because it feels like that's something I should be doing more of in order to, you know, demonstrate some advanced fighting techniques or something. As we got the Yoshi's Island things out there. Yes, I believe we did have that because we were... I actually just rewatched the first stream of Spookies earlier today because I didn't see all of it. I was doing something during a part of that, and I don't remember what now. But yeah, and there was that part when Alan misread there as 3, and we were just like, yeah, you're going to have to start replacing that, and eventually every word is being replaced and nothing makes sense anymore. It's okay, there's no such thing as meaning to begin with. I got sucked forward a little bit there. That was strange. Hey, hey! Another one of these things. Let's now say dwee instead of we. Yeah, there you go. And that is set up in a funky, funky way. Effects. Zerlands. Farlands. Head may appear benevolent, but does not share our dream. Be wary to under that. Yes, but how do I get in there? I don't have some sort of, like, upward attack, do I? Well, I guess I'm shonked, so, bench. Let's go to Fog Canyon, I guess. Fog Canyon, a place that exists mostly to murder us. And yeah, we don't have a map for this locality. Hey, come on. Yeah, what did I expect, really? These things not be complete pains in the butt. That would be really stupid. Honestly, so is killing them in general. Fuck you too, Dream Shield. Sometimes this thing is more trouble than it's worth. And wow, those things are just guaranteed to hit me pretty much. Feels like. Well. Heal. Well, something just happened there. That was interesting. Alright, so we're going in here. Queen Station, there is a bench in this area, I believe. Yes, down and to the right. And by to the right, I mean to the left. Down from here. I keep getting confused because that sign probably should look like it has a down arrow, but it really does not. Alright, Dream Shield, you're going off because we're going to go look around in this area. Let's try this thing. Try Shape of One here. And we'll fill out that last slot with a Gathering Swarm, so that way I don't feel silly for having no filled slots there. As goodness knows, I just sort of always do. I mean, I always feel silly if one of those slots is empty. Hey, buddy.
Oh, Miss Gardina.
Millabelle the banker. Sure, we'll give you $100.
Destio, Gio.
I'm good for the moment in terms of...
Gio, Kalala.
He just says Geo a lot. Oh wow, even my stank is just making those things die instantly. Alright, do we go low enough to not get hit by these? Amazingly enough, yes. Well, this place doesn't look remotely dangerous at all. I don't know what anybody's talking about. Queen's Gardens. Did that spike not hit me? Okay. And your corpse erupts into nails as well. That's ew. I don't like that. Stop that. That's just mean. And rude and very buttly of you. Dastardly and buttly. Oh, these are tanky motherfuckers. I probably should go and get that weapon upgrade now that I have the pale ore. Haha. Alright, we got a stank satchel here. Give me your eggs. Well, that's some kind of flying mantis. And see, they even do the Razor Wind attack that the Mantises had. And again, tanky as all hell. Like, nothing here is interested in just keeling over for me. This is not a good setup for me. Yeah, especially for reasons like that. I just jumped straight into one of those Razor Winds. That's... Ooh. Wait, no, I'm in the right place. Mine. I forgot that I benched over here and there was so much greenery around that I was like, oh, I'm in the plant zone. Actually, it does feel like I should re-equip the thing. I didn't really even get to use this properly, though. This is a sad thing. Because we're just gonna go across the way to the Queen's Gardens again and go get our shade, if nothing else. Although I would like to try and beat that fight with the Mantis Petras. I'm sure I can do it. I'm not sure of anything, actually. The banker. It confused me. Is that sign? Well, I mean, it kind of looks like it, but not really. My brain is also processing it as a spiral, so... yeah. Here, yes. Hey. I don't know how to deal with this. I saw another one of those barriers somewhere that... Yes, I do realize, by the way, that I should get the... the things for marking parts of the map. But I keep forgetting to do it. Like, every time I go into town, it just has already phased out of my mind for some reason. But I do recognize that it would actually help quite a bit. In terms of knowing where to go back for things. What is in here? A lot of bones. An area called the Overgrown Mound. This is going to be a little self-contained sort of dungeony thing, right? This doesn't look hard. I'm about to get my ass beat for that, but it really doesn't look too hard. Although now it's like all encounters and stuff, so yeah, I'm kind of not in the best place for that, but also, yeah, I was getting absolutely fuck nothing back when I was hitting those guys. When I was hitting them with my nail. A lot of the time it was the stink or the dream shield doing work, but also I swear I was hitting them a non-zero amount of times, and I got like fuck it all back in terms of soul. Those things are not worth a whole lot. They're a little on the soulless side, I guess. I can just pick up. It appears to be so. Well, it's assumed the Howling Wraiths. Press circle while pressing up. That's interesting. Hear me. I'm trying to. Actually, we just got that, so there's a good reason to believe that I'm gonna want to do that in here. Am I not able to do that in the air? Well, it doesn't seem to have actually gotten me what I wanted. And those walls are all craggly, so climbing up them is going to be not a thing we can do. We can go back around, I guess. Let's see up there. Well, okay, we got the ability though. That's cool. Mostly I would like a bench, and a map would be nice as well, but you know, a bench first. Over here, this it's around to where I just okay. I'm being silly. Right. It's back into Fog Canyon. That is not really that useful to me right now. Yeah, I fought more of these spike chuckleheads before getting to the place where I died. So I think it was maybe in this room? No, it was the next room over. Go up from here. Can't get there from here, as REM once sang. Actually, it was very early in their career. I'm surprised those words are even audible. If you've ever heard any of the earliest REM albums before they recorded the one that had "It's the End of the World as We Know It" and "I Feel Fine," The vocals are, like, really hard to make any sense of. I understand that that was done on purpose, though, so, like... Yeah, there you go. There's some REM facts for you in the middle of this video about the bug game. Wow, buddy, no need to fly off the handle. I know, these things kind of suck. I get it. I wish the game didn't have to make me have to fight them too, but we're gonna deal with it as best we can. Fuck! You feel like not being alive for a little bit, buddy? Is that all we had to fight? Was just those three? Okay. I'm not complaining! I'm so not complaining! But also, I expected more for some reason. Pausing for a second while I shifted my chair. Oh, I hear the man of the century here. This Cornifer. Have you heard of Hellenest Queen? Apparently these gardens were once her retreat. I did guess that from the name, sir. Now some vicious types are crawling all over the place and the plants have grown wild. Inhospitable as it is, I've enjoyed my travels here. Care to see my efforts? 150? Yeah. Map me, sir. Oh. Can I not go this way? Shit. I'm not even fucking with you, buddy. Can I do my new up attack and bust through that? Is that what the deal is that we're dealing in? Or am I gonna have to go around somewhere that I don't even know yet? No, that's not how we do it. Well, butts. Back to Fog Canyon we go, I suppose. Do a bit of a wraparound here. Not to be confused with the reach around. That's something very different. Alright, back in Fog Canyon. Oh, Alan is very well aware of the differences between a wraparound and a reach around, aren't you, buddy? Oh, I'm noticing that me hitting that R2 button a little ham is actually picking up on the mic. That might be a bit of a mistake on my part. Anyone out there like that snapping sound? I shouldn't put it that close to the mic. That's why y'all should be glad I don't play GameCube games in the actual cube. And no matter how loud that is, me hitting those shoulder buttons on the GameCube controller, so much louder. It'd probably drown me out. I'll take a Helena seal. I'll take some money if I ever remember to sell those, which goodness knows I probably will not. Ow. Oh, that was a little underwhelming, but I suppose it is what it is. Oh. Did I avoid the Noid there? I seem to have avoided the Noid. Okay. Ow. I sure didn't that time, though. Jesus Christ. Backsassin motherfucker. Oh, well, there's old Corny. Let's get ourselves 2 maps in the span of like 20 minutes. Or not, because there's one of these things here. What am I supposed to do about these? I genuinely don't know. It was probably explained at some point, and I just do not remember. So, yeah. As we can see, good God, excuse me. As we can see, the vengeful spirit attack did not get the job done. Neither does our ground slam. It's completely unamused by our nail. My only other option that I have at this point, as far as I know, is to try that up attack, which I'm actually going to go and do. And if that does not get us what we want, then, well, actually, I didn't try doing one. I didn't try giving it one of these. Oh, okay. Though it doesn't like that very much. Well, butts. My only hope then of getting a map for Fog Canyons at the moment is to hope that if I go back to town, Cornifer's wife has a map available for us to pick up. That doesn't seem terribly likely, though, so... Ow! Bastard. I screwed that up. That's like 45% my fault. I guess. It's more than that, but I didn't feel like saying a bigger number than 45 for some reason. Yikes. This guy's being rude. Did I beat the game yet? No, I did not beat the game yet. Or is there a specific it in this case that is a specific part of this game? I have not beaten the game yet, no. My shade is in this room, I think. So, no, I have not beaten the game yet. It's him. It's the boot man. Go back to Dirty Mouth here and see what is the deal in that map shop, if that is a thing. Here.
Bapanada.
Well, if our friend has the map for us, it hasn't been delivered. That being the map to Fog Canyon. It's on the other side of one of those black barrier things that I don't know how to deal with offhand. Let's grab these. Hell with it, let's take all of them. That's me hitting the wrong button. The ability is in the abyss. Okay, fuck, what's the closest place to that then? I don't remember. Do I look like I remember? Can I remember how my buttons work? No is the answer to that. Can I look at a full world map? Okay. This is gonna be even further down from here, right? So I want to go to... I want to get as close to the ancient basin as possible? Question mark? But I do need to go to the City of Tears and go get my nail upgrade. City storerooms, I think, will get us there. It's at the bottom of the ancient basin. Okay, so I guess that's where I will go next. After I remember mentally where our guy is. Bottom left of the map. Have I got the flying ability? I have a double jump. No, I do not have a flying ability. Am I going to need that to get to the place in question? The stomp attack. That would be this one? I have that. That's the first thing that comes to mind when you say stomp attack. Yeah, so I've got that. Go to the Crystal Caves. What did I miss in there? I'll check that after I get talking to our friend over here, because I picked up some pale ore earlier, so I've got an attack buff that I can go pick up. Again, assuming that I'm going in the correct direction, which is very likely to not be the case, because goodness knows I have no sense of direction in this game, even at the best of times. What? I hear you making noises. I hear him working it. Yeah, it is. Well, I guess it is that one. I was just like, well, am I remembering this correctly? What you got? 800. I'm a little short. Butts. Well, that's fixable. In fact, if there's a close by bench, there's a close enough bench that I feel like I can get away with grabbing the, putting on the fragile Geo Charm. Because even with my poor play, these enemies are pretty easy. Unless you don't hit the button fast enough, in which case they still hit you, but you know how it goes. All of you have been bad at video games at least once in your life. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of grabbing as well, is the geomagnet that I have forgotten the name of, and we'll check once I get over to the bench. Alright, so that's not very important. Fragile Greed costs 2. And Gathering Swarm. We can put another 1 cost on there, I guess, or we can take all of this and equip the shield. I don't think I have any, like, useful 1 cost, though, so, Actually, I'm going to take away the Defender's Crest, and I'm going to equip Long Nail. Which doesn't add a ton of attack range, but it's a little bit. And yes, I am the sort of person who's like, oh, I've got all these slots, I really should try to use all of them. Even if it's not necessarily terribly necessary. And let me tell you, I feel pretty naked right now without any of my defensive gear going here. That was slightly unnecessary. That was not, however. What's a whole other area up there? Is there anything going on up here? I highly doubt it, but just in case. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's okay. I just wanted to know. Looks at the map without compass. Wonders why I can't see anything. Oh, hello. I forgot all of you were in here. Actually, now that I'm in this area, come to think of it, I could just be not silly and I could sell a bunch of the stuff that I have. If I remember where I'm going with that. Not up there. I forgot that this place is so full of spiked roofs. Roofs. Actually, I can kind of make sense of this map. Actually, the problem is I don't remember where the where the guy is in this case. Yeah, there isn't much going on in this room. There's a way up, however. Oh, these big motherfuckers. Okay, yeah, I want to go further back to the left. I remember Ish now. That Ish is doing a lot of work in this case. In fact, goodness knows that by the time I get back to where that purchaser of things is, I'll probably just have ended up getting enough Geo as it is, just from fighting everything. But I'm not going to complain about having extra. And especially because there's still more stuff for me to buy. Here? No. I hear one of those suicide birds around here. And yes, this is that area that's blocked off. Again, those guys are still very clearly to me just saying, "Brother!" And of course, I will always think of Liquid Snake as a result. Here's where Hornifer used to be. And yeah, this is not the right place. It's not over yet, Knight! I don't think I got that accent down right at all, but... Sure, let's unlock this while we're here. Because I didn't realize this was a thing. Well, this was an extremely bad idea. That was very much not what I wanted to do, game. Well, rip that charm, but that's okay. I'll recover. I'll recover. I'll get it back at some point. So, we don't need that, don't need that. We just equip our stuff again. Rebench just to make sure that we save that. He's way further down, isn't he? And I just don't remember what the mark looked like. I'm pretty sure that that's the thing here, is that I don't remember what the mark looks like for that shopkeeper. Yeah, just give me my money back. I will deal with this fella later. Oh, right, there's a way down here. Might help if I moved that. That is quite possibly the worst way to handle something like that, I recognize, but... You know. Yeah, it's right over here.
Little.
It's because that area keeps getting shadowed back out. He's not amused by how much funk we've got going on, so, closest bench is probably over there. Well... That, I feel like, is one of the first times where I've actually seen a case of having the Defender's crest equipped affecting dialogue. Then again, I may not have noticed a lot of them because I've also had the thing on the whole time. As often as possible, basically, because, you know, it's free real estate, as it were. But let's go ahead and temporarily unequip our Defender's Crest. I'll equip our Gathering Swarm, then. As we go back to the Relic Purchaser. Hey. Keep going. That's right. Charge, and... Hey, really? You fucking asshole. I used to know how to fight, and then I just keep forgetting for some reason. Alright. Go back this way. Are you gonna not be... Way.
Kachael, Liasoken, Velmi Ardred.
Rush face.
Velmi Ardred. Velmi Ardred. Velmi Ardred.
That's a statement, sir.
Opal. Velmi Ardred. Opal. Velmi Ardred. Boris' son? Gian. Velmi Ardred.
Oh, is he gonna start taking his price down for that?
Velmi Ardred. Velmi Ardred. Kachael, Liasoken. Velmi Ardred.
Well, there don't seem to be a whole lot of people around
Opal.
interested in purchasing
Velmi
anything,
Ardred.
so... I think running out of space in your shop is going to be an
Opal.
issue, my friend.
Helmadelka.
Well, 5K, that should be more than enough to give Buddy 800 to upgrade our nail. And 4,200 is enough probably to get some nice purchases from Salubra. I think we can probably get more notches at this point, right? Surely.
Stenjo Stenja.
Alright, big boy. Here's 800 geo and a chunk of ore.
Jonsha.
Let's get us some extra damage.
Garadel Akari. Vendasu.
2 more pieces of pale ore and he will give me another upgrade. Duly noted. Although it will probably be a little while before we get to that. Three pieces? Well, the guy said get 2 more. It could be 3. I could have somehow... You know, I've misread things more badly, but either way, it'll be a bit... It could be find 3 total. 2, 5, and 7. Oh, I'll just assume that because those are... I was gonna say those are pretty rounded numbers, and I almost said no, they're not. But 1, 2, 5, 7 counts up to 15 total. So yeah, I hear you up there. Remember where you are, but there. I'll take 1 hit over 2. They went about this the silliest way possible. Charge, charge. Just keep going up the side we can get. Here. Okay, I only need 6 in total. Gotcha. Alright. Well, I don't offhand know where any others are, so it does a little bit for me, but that's as much as I can say for sure. Resting Grounds, I think, is the closest to Salubra. From whom we are going to go purchase some upgrades and, well, assuming we can, which I feel like is a reasonable assumption. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of stuff now. I can go up here and talk about the Dream Nail. And upgrading it, possibly. What do you got for us, Seer? 200 essence. Open the door, eh? Are we gonna get on the floor and walk a dinosaur? Door is open, you can hit. Bugs long gone. Well, alright. Oh, that was silly of me. Well, I think I can fix that. Don't use it in here. Okay. This is... Like, for some reason, my brain went, yeah, it's gonna be a thing in here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can purchase your ghost cookies, friendo. Are you unmindful? Noted. I guess, but some advice would still be nice. Magnus Strong. That's a very good name. Grabman. There's no, it's just folks to talk to. Gotcha. I was wondering if there was something else in here, but no. Oh well. Map. Come on, buddy, you can check your map while you're falling. You know how to multitask, I swear. I've seen you do it once or twice. I think. Charge up here. Bench. That way I can heal after I was just a complete goofus in there. Tram. Actually, I think this takes us to the other side of where we're looking. Takes us to the wrong location, I mean. I do not 100% remember. But, even if so, it's only a short walk. Yes, we wanted to just go across the bottom of the resting grounds, but I think we'll be fine to get to that shop from here. Oh, I was waiting for those fuckers. Making it noise there. 900, and that gets the charm notch. Body, quick focus. 2. Yeah, let's go back this way. Take the strangest possible route to get there, I guess. Unfortunately, I can't do a good Bob Uecker voice, otherwise I'm just thinking, he'll need a rocket up his ass to catch this one. Something about this set. Pass by that fucker. Take the big elevator. What is going on over here again? It's over to the King Station. Oh. Hey, you weren't done, were you, buddy? Trying to sneak up on me? Well, it 110% will work, but I'm going to act like it won't. Come here. All right. It's a money chest there. Station. Well, my friend, the only problem is that sometimes some areas are accessible only by that, so... Alright. Shopkeeper. That all that's left? That's all that's left. Well, that's okay too. Let's take a wild guess at where is the closest place to the abyss. And in this case, I'm going to throw a guess out that it will be the distant village. I suspect that this will prove to not be the case. Oh, I mean, I've only got to go along the entire bottom of Deep Nest to get over to the Ancient Basin tram station. Hidden station. Let's try that instead. Well, this is certainly in the Ancient Basin. So, inch? Oh, it's on the other side of it. Okay. Didn't really think to look over there for some reason. I think we've already read that corpse's thoughts. This way. Down. Perfect. Okay, so I don't know how to get in here. Is this a useful place to go? I assume so, but... because we gotta get into Lower Norfair somehow, right? And that's gonna obviously be at a pretty low spot in here. Hello, strange fountain. Drop all Geo into the fountain. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know what's up with the fountain, but I do know that throwing 2,290 in all at once without knowing what the deal is a little hardy. I hear grub, I hear bats. I see one of these things. I see bubbles of grossness. Hello?
Nadino sumino, no lesson.
Well, what can you do? I don't know about that, but... Yeah, it was nice to see you in all cloth. Let's back up where we came from. Back to the left. Up to the right. See, that looks like it could be a big wall. But I think that... Oh, is that acid still? Orange stuff. And there's another pale ore already. Wow. I see you over there. Easy. The not so easy is going to be getting into a fight with this shonker. This shonker. This motherfucker. Oop. Yikes. That was a dangerous placing for that thing. Ooh boy. All right. Yikes. That was badly done. Okay, that's the fountain. We want to go all the way down. Or we just fuck up. We benched over there anyway, yeah. So we recover with our 2 blue thingies. Let's rocket across the map. Get this. Give me back my money. Here. And we are back in the Royal Waterways. Kind of. We're there for map purposes. But in terms of actual location, this is still basically part of the ancient basin. This is a bunch of scrub tier enemies that I'm completely ignoring. And sadly, we can't do the Shine Spark thing upwards. Dung Defender. Former location of the Dung Defender anyway. And really, I think the last thing there is for me to do in the waterways is to go destroy the Fluke Marm. I think. And while I'm not 100% sure if I can do that right now, I'm gonna take an attempt at it. First and bench on this map before I do that. This way. For those god-awful noises those fucking things make. Wow, really? Goofing that up that badly? Okay, I was worried for a second that I was still about to get hit there. Because I completely believe that bullshit happening. Actually, these fuckers become more dangerous when they die, but I'll kill this one anyway. In tight quarters. Okay, well, let's try this again and see, because last stream we got our asses handed to us by this fucking thing. And now that we have our big slash and the upgraded nail, we should have what is hopefully, in theory, a much easier time with this. Again, dependent on how much HP this thing actually has. You know, if only I didn't lose my thing immediately like I'm playing Mega Man 4. Did you lose your charge immediately in Mega Man 4? I think you did. Certainly the Mega Man series has been a little all over the place with that. And wow, with the big slash and the upgraded nail, that thing is super, super easy. Like, kind of pathetic, actually. And we got a charm for it, which, let me do my math here. I think that actually lets us buy the last charm slot. What does this thing do for us? I should perhaps be waiting to look at this in a, That sounds like fun. If I can fit it in there. Nearest place. We drop down from here? Yes. Your tablet is dying. You heard Mega Man. Yes, I was discussing that I don't remember what Mega Man games you lose your charge shot when you get hit. Because in this game, when you get hit, you lose your nail art charge. Which, as you can probably understand, that is kind of akin to the idea of losing your charge shot in a Mega Man game. When you get hit. Uh-oh. That's what we wanted to do. I was absolutely getting out of not the basin. I was absolutely getting out of the waterways in the stupidest manner possible. But it seemed to work, so okay. Where the hell am I? Not where I need to be. Charge it up, and... Just go down from here? Yeah. Hollow Knight go down the hole. Oh. Right. There's the spike pit at the bottom of here. Well, you got health. We don't need to use it for much of anything else because we're going to bench at the place after we cross the palace grounds here. Not to be confused with the palace grounds. That's an unfortunate accident indeed. Bench down at the hidden station. Travel to the resting grounds. Oh yeah. Again. Pass over the hole. Do I think it fits for Hollow Knight? A little bit. I think it's okay. It's a pain in a fight like that, but it's not bad. I feel like that would be something that would be like a charm ability, that you stay steady enough that you don't lose your nail art charge when you get hit. And we should have enough money to buy this goofball out. Yep, give me that last charm piece. Charm slot. Once I own 40 charms, you'll give it to me. Ooh. That's quite a lot, to say the least. Lifeblood heart. Oh, we can put the Defender's crest back on. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our Stinko aura back on. Have some more counterattack effects, basically. I mean, it's not truly such, but it's a similar idea. Plus, the Dung Defender. We've got to give that guy what he deserves, and continue to honor him by equipping his charm, right? And now that we've done this, I was told that Crystal Peak was the next place to go by Zephy. Because Need something else to get into the ancient basin. Or, well, get into the abyss, rather. Okay, well, there is an elevator to the back there. Over in Dirtmouth. And that's what we're gonna take, even if it's not necessarily the most ideal and fun route, it is a route. Pay attention to the ground, so there's gonna be a place where... Oh, she's not amused by our, Well, maybe it takes her a moment. She's back to existing. She doesn't mind that we smell like the Dung Defender. Maybe she's a big fan of his Lucha Libre. I'm suddenly feeling like this is a really stupid way to do this. But it's the way we're gonna go. And if you don't like it, well, that's quite understandable. Yeah, I didn't think that this was what you would call flight just by virtue of the fact that, while yes, he does have a rocket engine sticking out of his booty hole. Yeah, I was thinking flight. Is there... Is there still a reason for me to be here? It looks like I have the entire area mapped. I can go to the abyss now. Okay. So, well, back to... Back to the bones. Back to the bones. Back to the bones. There we go. I'm trying to get a bit of a plastic Alanism in there, but my voice is nowhere near as smooth as his. It's like sandpaper. Oh, perfect! That was, well, I didn't even plan that out. That's amazing. Alright, buddy. You've, this chief has done a lot of good work for us. And, oh, right. Hidden station. Okay, so... Once I hit a wall, I'll pop my map open. Alright, so... I assume I've got to go down from here, right? And... into that area that's walled off. Do I have to give money to the fountain? Or a thing that looks like a fountain anyway? No? Okay. Ow. I forgot that that's down there. Okay. Those are extras, so... It should open up for me. Alright, let's see what the deal is, cause... Alright, doesn't respond to that, doesn't respond to that, this doesn't respond to this. There isn't a prompt to inspect. And this will tell me, enter that place no longer. Let's go over to my inventory. Have a look and tell me if you see anything that is missing that I should have right now. In fact, what's this? Oh yeah, that's pale ore. I need the King's brand. Okay, where do I get that? Kingdom's Edge. Okay, bench, unbench, map. Is that going to be over to the right? The Ira Glass was Garrison Keeler or something. Did I take the tram all the way to the right? I have not taken the tram all the way to the right. Because I don't think I've used this tram very much. Oh yeah, that's Budski's thing. That's me expecting the crawler to get killed in one hit and not being rewarded in the manner that I'd expected. Alright, let's go to the right. Bench. Where's my exit? It's right here. Alright, and this should be the Kingdom's Edge area, right? Yeah, I don't have a map for this location, so I am to assume that that is correct. Oh. We've still got some Ancient Basin styled stuff going on here. Oh, I was expecting that thing to get pissed at me. No, it's just nice and slow. And the fact that there's, like, no, like, regular music here is kind of creepy, I gotta admit. What'd I get hit by? Well, it gives me an excuse to use some of this energy that I was blindly collecting. Bromch. I see a hole with some light in it. I got a feeling that this is a place full of bees. Oh, saved a grub. Yeah, actually, like... I see some papers here, so, Our buddy is pretty close. Well, that's a single word that needs some more context, my friend. Got booze.
nekem no jest kucin.
112. All right. Thank you, buddy. There's a bench all the way in the far end of that bottom room there. And this way leads back to the City of Tears. Hello. Did I miss that? No, you just have nothing to say. Okay. Up we go. Wanderer's Journal. Dead body with nothing for us. Heal up. Ow. Cornered, and those things fire in a really hard to deal with manner. Come on! Fuck! I could probably have shot at them, but I was saving that for heals. Alright, we're back in the tram. You can get back there. see where in the waterways this takes us. Is this going to be an area we haven't fit before? Actually, yes. Of course, I'm over here getting distracted, but... I probably don't even have to rocket across this area, but it does make it that much faster. Just over there. Else of importance. Oh, hey, grub. Alright, back to where we were earlier so I can go get my shade. Oh, that's just rude. I mean, I probably should have expected as much, but still, the bats explode when you get on top of a thin platform with them on there? That's kind of mean of them. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. Fuck. I was trying to do a quick map check. I thought I had enough time for that, but apparently the thing had to do a whole zoom in animation there, and that was the end of dog racing or something. I don't know. One of those weird phrases that Brysol says. Over here, we should have one of these, right? So let's get us our extra blues here. And this open. fuck? Why are there so many of these douchebags here? Like, wow, this is some of the densest shit that I've seen in terms of enemy placement in a while. Hey, you. Bardoon. Gotcha. Sort of tells me. Oh, hello. You got worm dinglers sticking out of your back. I'd like to ignore as many of the shooty fucks as possible as I go over here. Oh hey, falling stalactites. We have not seen those since the beginning of the game, I don't think. Fuck you. I jumped. Jesus Christ, these little assholes. And I don't know where that bench sign is pointing because it's all broken. I freaked out about a couple of those because I'm at low health. Dodge them by... Do I have to fight Hornet when there's no goddamn bench anywhere nearby? Oh. I'm seriously gonna go all the way back that other bench. Even though I'm pretty sure that one of these... There we go. Take a Wanderer's Journal. Okay, so there's an actual thing to sit on in this little tent here. Well. Let's go. Said let's go. Alright, well, I think we're gonna have to fight Hornet again. Oh, I thought for sure that that would be, hidden wall. Nope. No hidden passages there. Kinda looks like it. You again. Alright, let's see what's different about this fight. Probably she's not going to take anywhere near the amount of well, that attack seems new, I think. Okay, that's definitely a new move. You feel like... Did you feel like being stunned earlier, Hornet? Apparently not. I can do something better with this, I think. We can take those off. Soul Catcher. I know how to get there. I know how to get there. I'm going to try using the Soul Catcher and abuse my down start, my stomp attack there a little more. The old butt slam, as it were.
Garama! Edina! Edina! Shaw! Ha! Ha! Shaw! Shaw! Ha!
Oh, okay. Alright, well we got to the wire phase again, and it looks like there were more than some. Actually, I'm gonna try doing this. I'm going to try equipping Joni's Blessing, and just go for the straight up defense for this. And the only other thing that we get there is that we can soul chart, get more soul faster.
Garama! Shaw! Shaw!
Oh, really? You're gonna start doing that on the ground now? You jerk! Oh, I was doing pretty good. Doing pretty good there for a second. This is, well, again, I feel like we got pretty deep in there. I'm gonna try this again, and we're gonna see how this goes. I think, incidentally, that this fight is probably gonna end up being the last thing that we do for the night, just because it is reaching about that time. And wow, I just one-shot that thing. Is that because of the amount of blue masks that I have instead of like any white masks? Okay, yeah, I called that. Did I hit her or not? Well, that time I did. That is not what I wanted to do. Alright. Now we enter phase 2, as it were. That's my fault. I should know to not go after her when she starts screaming in the air, because that is when she's going to do another attack. We're starting to get this, kind of. Or we're making progress in the fight, at least. Who knows how long it is, because, well, health meters are not a thing in this game, basically. I don't think I've seen a boss health meter at all, actually.
Garama! Hut Shaw! 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 Ha! Shaw!
And fuck you, Hornet. Apparently there's a reason you're named after the most fucking evil insect that exists. Really? I was absolutely trying to do my down strike there. I think... I mean, clearly it's me doing it badly, but again, part of it is a play. And that just happened where I couldn't see the thing come up when it spawned. That... Well... Background. Background colors. They are kind of mean. Going. And now this thing should... Oh. It wasn't over there. That's why I screwed it up. Okay.
Garama! Shaw! Hut Shaw! Hut Shaw! Egale! Ha! Edino! Hut! Hut! Edino! Hut Shaw!
The thing is here that I'm definitely forgetting my own advice. On the other hand, her doing the AoE attack while she's on the ground is just kind of, like, really, really bad. Also, I'm, like, really screwing up a lot of the inputs on doing the down strike. The spell one, not the one with the nail. And I don't know that I feel I should have taken that hit, but oh well. Well, get up. Get off the bench, Hollow Knight. Toothhead. Gonna be your name from now on. There's people who can beat this game without dying. There are achievements for it for some reason.
Garama! Shaw! 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 Hut! Hut Shaw! Shaw! Hut! Ha! Hut Shaw! Hut Shaw! Shaw! Hut Shaw! Shaw! Ha! Edina!
Again, my fault, but I haven't seen that attack for like 10 seconds at this point.
Shaw! 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 Ha! Ha! Shaw! Ha!
Not have anything. Get more iframes, but I mean, cost of a lot of anything I have here. I'm gonna keep doing this for now and change it up afterwards. Just the bit of an experiment. At this point, we may as well test out new things, see if we get something that has more interesting effect.
Garama! Shaw! Ha! Ha! De! Ha! Edina! Ha! 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 Shaw! Shaw! Ha! Shaw! Shaw! Shaw!
You want to stay on the ground, please, for like just a second, so that way I can like do some of this? Come on. And that again, getting more of the instances of here's the attack spawning inside of you, which.
La venu venido.
Are you done now? Indeed. There we go. That's that fight. Let's go in here. Let's get the King's Brand. Well, I'm sure that coming in here with that is not a great idea. Kingdom's gates will open. Ooh. He did not get to escape. Or it turns into a cutscene. Nope, she rescues us. Well. That's alright, we don't need to go to that area anymore anyway, so I can't be upset. I know that there are some things in this game that are permanently missable, but that's not one of them, so meh. Alright, rest. Remove. Actually, I'm going to put that back on. Dream Shield. Wayward Compass. I don't need the Defender's thing for now. Let's rest and... Actually, there is still a little more of this area that we can explore. So... Even though I said that that boss fight was probably going to be the last thing that we do for the night, and the enemies in this place are absolute rat fucking bastards, why not? Let's do this. Oh. Oh, okay, so I guess we'll be coming back here anyway, so exploring was not really not very likely to be a useful endeavor. Well. Oh, hi, it's one of those things, but very, very large. Well, alright. Charge. Heal. I hear Bumpin' Man over here. Ooh, I just got stuck getting grinded into me. That what's big in the streets, as Alan would put it. Hit him! Fuck, man! Fuck, man. That thing is absolutely astoundingly gross. And that's the direction where that bench is. There's gotta be something else over there, right? It's not just for a bench that these fuckers are there. Otherwise, that's just kind of insane. Fuck you, dude. Why does this stupid flying douchebag hit me like 6 times? My god, this area is just really, really grotesquely hard compared to what we've had to deal with for a while. And if I would say that there's any major problem with this game, it's that its difficulty curve is just kind of a laugh in your face. It, like... yeah. This massive leap. Yeah. Actually, I think it's fitting that I'm getting salty in this area. Look at the ground. And I don't have enough soul to bust through that. Jumping. Jumper. We get the big shortcut here. There's a thing over there. The Wanderer's Journal. And that stalactite was brushing just barely along my backside there. That was close as closes. Shut up, I know what I said. Do you think maybe you could not hit me while I'm trying to do a down strike? Like, have you ever thought about that? Have you ever considered learning what hitboxes are? There had better be something over there other than a fucking bench. Fuck's sakes! Sonic 1 spikes everywhere. And that was 100% my fault, but yeah. Not even gonna say it anymore. That was my fault. I'm just salty in general because the whole of this area has been increasingly questionably placed enemies that are very, very difficult. Really, asshole? Can't fucking slide on... Okay, there's a bench. There's another room past here. Got a source of energy for us. A corpse. And this building here.
To sta jugando.
Mr. Oro. $800 for this. Ooh, buddy. Alright, show me something really out there, buddy. The dash slash. Release the button while dashing to perform the dash slash. You know, that could be handy.
Vamos. Finelo.
Alright, so that's just that. Did I or did I not do it before? Oh, there we go. That's a nice thick shot there. That seems pretty potent. Oh, can't stop here. This is... I can't believe I keep getting hit by an enemy that should be that easy. It's just a little flying thing that shoots shots in a tiny little 3 fan. That should be no problem whatsoever to deal with. I mean, I'm absolutely sort of having this moment of catching up with the fact that I'm the one who's fucking myself here, but still. Oh, there's a lot of these doofuses in here. Can you not? I said, can you not? Oh. Well, that was easy. That, however, was not. Well. Bullshit! I swear I touched ground there. Maybe I didn't. Actually, I don't think I did. And I'm just saying that out of frustration at this point. Bench. Hit the correct button. Stop flailing at the keypad. Alright, we will open the abyss, and yeah. I've got a feeling that the abyss is going to be as hard or harder than, well, apparently than making this drop. But as hard or harder than the Kingdom's Edge. Door, open, please. This room is pretty creepy. Rock. Bottomless pit? Nope, just black fog. Here we are in the abyss. Please, good gracious, let there be a bench somewhere. Incidentally, so far this area wouldn't be hard if I was not playing badly. Complacency and all that. These enemies are super easy. Alright, so... Big nail. This feels like it's set up for something a little more than just me doing a dream nail there. But, what do I know? Not a lot, apparently. I sure don't know when to quit. Oh, well, that's terrifying. As is the fact that I apparently hit jump a lot later there than I meant to. Well. You guys calm down there? Kids, can you lighten up? I can't do a good Marge Simpson right now. Alright, so I guess we've got some other bug people's shades here. Go down and... Sibling. Ooh. Well, that's a slightly distressing name for multiple reasons. Did I take 2 damage from that? And also, more importantly, they don't give you any soul when you hit them. That's not nice. Seek. Well, I might be putting myself in danger here. Doing a Ralph Wiggum, I guess. Can I go in here? No. It does just seem to have lit up the area with a hellish noise. Like, wow, that is a deeply upsetting noise there. So yeah, I guess this is like an oceanic, well, watery themed area as well as several of the others at this point. I mean, I guess it is fairly understandable with the idea of the abyss, you know, it actually is very much referring to an area of the ocean. Oh, hi, Chozo statue. Just jump right in the black stuff like an idiot. Get in the bird bath. Absorb the shade cloak. This R2 to dash forward, cloak in the shadow. This cloak to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. Whoa! Hell yes! Also, a much better visual indicator of when... Okay, so... The Shade Cloak has its own little cooldown to it that is independent of your regular dash. Arcane Egg, that is... one of those things, right? It's Charm. Yes, I somehow forgot what that word was. Or is that an item? No, it's an item. Okay. So, that would be something sellable. Alright. Well, still, that's pretty cool of an ability that we just got here. And I'm to assume that this is what will let us go through those shadow barriers. Because there doesn't seem to be a whole lot else to explore this area. It does help if I don't fall into the pits there. Ow. Speaking of things that help, getting some more, getting some more soul would really help me. Now to climb back to the top, right? That's all we got to do from here is climb back to the top? Question mark. Here's a geofilled rock. I'll actually take that stuff, because why not? At this point, it's becoming clear that the need for money is going to continue to exist in a great deal. And I don't know how much that arcane egg is going to sell for. Probably not near as much as I would want. Hey, you. I don't feel like
La
fighting right now.
venido.
Place of your birth. Well. Here we are at the hidden station. Again, travel. Is there a place like right next to Fog Canyon? Queen Station should take me right there, I think. Let's find out. Yes, Fog Canyon is right up there. And let's find out if this is indeed what I was supposed to be getting from the Abyss. Yeah, I'm coming in here with my shield, which I know I mentioned that, yeah, this thing kills me constantly, basically, because of these big motherfuckers. They're suicidal death core. Damn, those are hard to dodge! Just in case you didn't know, those are hard to dodge! Jeez. Oh, man. Are those fuckers hard to dodge. And this is not the room I want to be in. I don't know. Exit to the right down here. I could swear there was. It might be in another room. God, I'm so bad at, like, stopping things. I'm so engrossed in this now. I was really engrossed, by the way, well, basically in all of the games I was playing recently. I really didn't want to stop the Prime Rando. I didn't want to stop Rayman 2, but I was like, oh, I should go to sleep at a reasonable hour and, like, end the stream before I hit true middle of the fucking night hours. Yeah, before we start getting into Australian hours, as it were. Or as some people say, degen hours, but I don't like that phrase. The term degenerate has a lot of... It's a very, very loaded phrase. And yes, that's all we need to get through the, those things, is to use the Shades Cloak. So where's Man of the Century? There we go. Hey, Cornifer. Wow. I was gonna say, does he have a fucking shadow cloak too? Can he just walk through that? But no, there's more ways there. Alright, the Teacher's Archive sounds like our next target, but I don't necessarily know for sure. Although, again, I should probably be, like, waiting to do that until next time. Because I probably would sit here for, like, 10 hours and just be like, hey, let's see if I can wrap this and, like, we can start on an RPG or something next time, but for the time being, I just want to, you know, map these rooms out, basically, and get to a bench somewhere that's, like, maybe not marked. Although our benches should be marked as soon as we, get the map for the area, right? That mechanic didn't change. Hey, you! Hmm? Ready, buddy. Teacher's Archive. I am not going further down there. I am just getting in here. Getting our map. We got an achievement for that, Cartographer, so... I want to read that real quick. Acquire a map of each area. Okay, so we've been across a pretty reasonable chunk of the game then, I suppose? At least it feels like we're getting somewhere. We've gotten half of the grubs, we've gotten half of the charms, and I'm sure I've missed some of both of those. We got a map of each area. We've done quite a bit. So, yes, next time we will explore the this place that I've forgotten the name of already. Because I'm real good at that.